Doreen Granpeesheh is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh.
Dr. Doreen Granpeesheh is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen.
I want to pivot. Yasmin has written in and said, I wanted to ask how I can get help for my son with math. He's 11 and very smart. He can read and write. He's very verbal. He can express if he is in pain and all of his needs and wants. But I feel like the math, it's just so hard for him. He still can't count to 100 by himself, but he can tell if someone was mean to him and can also have an argument with myself or his dad when he's upset. He has amazing skills, but I'm starting to think that math is just one of his weak points. And would like to help him because I feel he can learn it. He's been so verbal and so smart. Please help and thank you in advance.
Sure. And I don't want to, and then after this, Shannon, we should go back because I think we skipped over.
I'm coming to that one.
Okay.
That one was going to take longer.
Okay, great. So there's a whole series of disorders that actually just have to do with math and numbers. So it is quite possible that math is just a weak area for him. Sometimes it is, and sometimes our kids are actually extremely strong in math, and sometimes they really struggle with math because it is abstract, right, in some ways. So I would just get him, if you can, through the school or any other means, actually a math tutor. Like initially, I would say it doesn't matter, just get him through math. But I see that he's, it sounds like he's in regular education. He's doing really well. I'm not sure, but if it's important for you that he understands math, if it's important for his life, then get him a tutor. And simplify it and really help him get strong with it. Our kids learn the same way that he will, and he will, and then this doesn't become, like, one of the things I'm very concerned about with all kids is when they struggle with one area, it just kind of becomes something they're embarrassed or ashamed of. It's like, I was never good at math. I was never good at sports. And if they had received some support or help or just tutoring or additional support, they would have gotten through that. And I don't want it to become part of his self-image, right? So either move on to other things or make sure that his life is filled with other things where he's pretty good at them, because there is a whole other thing that's important, which is what we think about ourselves in terms of success and failure. And that's very, very important. Or make it easier for him and get him a tutor, which should be able to help.
And I'm going to give you a great resource that I got from Temple Grandin many, many years ago. It's Khan Academy, KHAN Academy. It's a free resource, and you can go on there. And what I love about it is that it has math curriculum from everything from kindergarten up through when you're in college, right?
College,
and it has other subjects as well, but the math is particularly great.
Yeah.
So even though your child is, I think you said your child was 8, maybe?
I think 11 on this
11.
one.
Okay, so even though your child is 11 and they're teaching certain concepts to him that are 11-year-old, you can go back and do the kindergarten math, and you can give him, and it will give him rewards, and you can give him rewards, because a lot of times there's a skill that didn't get taught that they don't have, and it'll shore up. And you can take the class alongside him so that you can see what he's learning. And I can tell you that it was weird because my son showed skill in math, but it didn't translate to the math skills at school. And this is what Temple Grandin recommended. She was like, give them the Khan Academy, because a lot of times our kids jump past their grade level with Khan Academy. But we did Khan Academy and the tutor.
Yeah.
Because we needed the tutor to be teaching him what he was doing in class, because he still had to do the stuff in class. So we did Khan Academy and the tutor, and he graduated with honors and took honors calculus, which I couldn't I can't even read the problems. It looks like
Yes.
Einstein writing. There are symbols I've never heard of. I just totally don't even get it.
And Shannon, the thing with math is that it is one of those skills where it really builds upon itself. So like the initial skills, which I'm glad he's young at this age, are the most important. And like he's really struggling because he's not able to count to 100, for instance. That means he's already kind of behind there. Make sure that you go back, go at his pace, and really strengthen those skills for him. And so because it just keeps it builds upon each other, right? If you don't have these primary skills, the later ones are going to be impossible. Also, just reading your question again, Yasmin, it occurred to me that maybe he's a visual learner and you just need to make things visual so that pretty much everything, I mean, in math, most of the time it is visual because it's written in front of you. But if like counting is something that it does not have a visual component. So perhaps if you add a visual component, it might help him get past that.
There you go. And yes, Khan Academy, KHAN Academy.com. It's free. And there are other subjects there as well that are super fun. My son and I took one summer animation class, how to code for animation. We took it side by side. So he was taking it in one account and I was taking it in a parent account. And I didn't finish. He did. And I couldn't even believe how much it jump-started him for junior high math. And he codes all the time now. So, you know, you can feed their interests as well. Khan Academy, just love it. If you found anything helpful in this video, please give us a like. In fact, make sure that you smash that subscribe button on YouTube and give us a like on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram for important updates. And please download our free podcast wherever you get your podcasts. See you next time. Until then, give your kiddos a hug from me and one for you too. Bye-bye for now.
To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.